Can we talk about it? A company in China is taking the phrase work hard for your money to another level. And they making its workers run 2 miles every day if they want to get that bonus. And I get it. Having employees that are obese and overweight and sick and unhealthy, they add to your healthcare benefits and they add to the cost. So I get it from a perspective, but this is dystopian. If you don't know what dystopian is, that means it's going to be a dark future. It's going to be like Mad Max. It's going to be like Blade Runner. It's going to be a very bad future for us. If we got companies doing stuff like this, imagine your job tell you you got to run 2 miles every day. You already take a 4-hour lunch break. Most of y'all in America take 4 or 5 hour lunch breaks, so this would never fly. Y'all don't even do the jobs y'all do, so running an extra 2 miles, no. This would never fly in America. This is the difference between China and America. A lot of things that they would do in China, Americans would laugh at and just look at their employer like, you dead serious? I'm calling HR. Imagine if a company memo went out saying, yo, y'all all got to run 2 miles every day if you want to get your bonus. It would be riots. It would be fights. You would have the whole staff against you. All the staff would team up against the middle management. Then middle management would go against upper management. And it would be a whole big mess because America, this would never fly. Americans can't, your job can't even get you to run 2 blocks. They can't even get you to run 2 blocks if they don't want you to. We hate our jobs. We hate where we work. We hate our bosses. So you would never listen to your boss when they say, hey, you got to run 2 miles to get that bonus. Like, what? I walk 2 blocks. What is this? Only place I've seen this in America is when Diddy tried to make them walk across the bridge to get cheesesteak. Again, you got to know who would this would fly with and who. In China, I can see them doing this because China, they listen to everything that the government says because they think the government is like God. In America, it's just the opposite. We don't listen to nothing nobody say. We don't even listen to ourselves. We don't even listen to ourselves give advice. We wouldn't even run 2 miles for ourselves for our better health. This New Year resolutions for people was so crazy that I didn't even see people saying they want to get in shape for the gym. Because we know we're not doing that. Y'all went to Chick-fil-A on Monday morning, right after New Year's Eve. Y'all went to the Chinese restaurant. We fat. We're a nation of obese and fat people. We are not running 2 miles for nothing. Nothing. In the gym, I don't know, nothing that we would run 2 miles for. Unless Godzilla was attacking. But even then, we're going to walk slow. We might run a little slow. We might get a little jog out of us. You might get a little jog. If you said jog for 2 miles or walk for 2 miles, you get a bonus. But ain't no American is running no 2 miles to get a bonus. Again, this is how it starts. They're going to make you run. They're going to make you do flips. They're going to make you do a bunch of other stuff. And all we're going to ask in America is, how much overtime? We're going to do it for overtime. Now, if you double the overtime and give us extra PTO, we could do that. We'll do that. We'll jog. You get a shuffle. You get a light little shuffle. You get the old lady shuffle. You know the old lady that be in the gym classes with the 2 little 5-pound weights. You get one of those shuffles. But 2 miles every day is out of line. And this Chinese company, the Wulong Corporation, is really making their employees work for their money. And listen, I'm not knocking your hustle. Healthcare is crazy. You don't want a bunch of fat employees. But listen, y'all want to be a democracy. Y'all want to be like America. We'll really be like America. You can have a bunch of people sitting with 6 different plates of food for lunch, having potluck dinners, potluck lunches, and a bunch of other stuff at their job. We not running 2 miles for nothing. I really can't think of nothing. Again, unless you're running for your life from Michael Myers or something. Even then, Michael Myers be slow. I'm going to find a way to get around him. I'm not running 2 miles for no bonus. And then what's your bonus in China? Like, what is the bonus? You get an extra bag of rice or something? Some extra won? Again, what is the bonus? You got to give me a band. It better be like half my check or another check or a week off. Again, what is this? This is going to turn life into the Hunger Games because people are going to be fighting over bonuses. Now you got to compete. If you're running, you have to race your employee. So imagine running against your fat Rita that work in the cubicle next to you. You got to race for your bonus, and whoever loses don't get the bonus or get fired or worse. Again, I'll tell you, it's going to turn into the Hunger Games because what if you got to fight your coworkers to the death? That's where we going. That's where my mind goes. You got to fight your coworkers to the death, but you don't get that bonus. No bonus when you don't fight Rita to the death. Rita from HR that bring the stink fish and leave it in the microwave. Don't you hate coworkers that bring food, the nastiest food, and they leave it in the microwave for everybody to smell, and they don't only eat it? And there always be some fish or some nasty fish. It never could be no salmon or no catfish. It's some nasty fish, baked tilapia that they made that stink. Can we talk about it? You gonna fight her to the death. How many of your coworkers would you fight to the death? or race to the death. We not racing. We just put us in a cubicle. Oh, I got an idea for a show, Cubicle Wars. You and your coworker that you hate the most, the HR lady that complains a lot about you, or any coworker that you want. We're gonna make a cubicle ring, and y'all fight each other with staplers, pens, letter openers, everything around the office environment. You could hit them with a fax machine. You could bang their head on a printer. Can we talk about it? What y'all think about that? Cubicle Wars, invented by Corpy. Yo, we got the timestamp on that, so y'all know that I made it up here. Cubicle Wars, fight your coworker to the death. Can we talk about it? Happy New Year, hoes.